welcome to part 2 of Nishu Takwachina. Again, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. If anybody has a way to pronounce that, notify me, tag me, something like that, show me a video so I can learn how to properly pronounce that, please. I don't want to do the whole, I'm sorry, I don't want to do the whole thing, like, I can't pronounce it, I'm sorry if I butcher it. I actually want to learn how to properly pronounce this. But anyway, welcome back to part 2 of Two Falls. So as always, make sure, support your creatives, support your voice actors, support your people, pay your people. And, let us continue on this journey of, colonial Canada with the French and indigenous peoples of the area. The Innu. Koshpishkau. Hope that's how that's pronounced. Ground made brittle by autumn hoarfrost? 1 week after leaving Tahon Wasatsta behind. Oh yeah! I wonder, am I right? Was my joke that I was gonna make correct?
Perfect. This Bushinao will tell other Innu where I'm headed. Assuming other Innu actually come. Nothing quite like fresh cut fur.
Okay, by the way, the joke that I was gonna make last time, I don't remember exactly what it was gonna be, but it was gonna be something along the lines of, referencing the Windy Boy. Is that what we're facing?
When I was young, I thought survival meant making the most of everything nature provides. But traveling alone reminded me survival is more than just, well, surviving.
Oh, I can't go that way. Never mind.
It's about connection to culture, history, people, even life itself. And those connections are everywhere.
Yeah, the reason why I wasn't gonna make the joke, because it's just like, not everything winter-based and scary is that horrifying creature of indigenous lore. So I wasn't gonna make the joke. I was actually like, you know what? It probably isn't. Not everything is that. I don't know. We'll find out.
The tracks of roaming caribou, who feed us in winter, clothe us all year round. The familiar sight of a blooming yarrow great-grandfather uses to cure the ill. The intoxicating sweetness of ikude flowers and the smell of tea brewed from its petals.
Okay, I can't go. Music, by the way, is absolutely gorgeous. Flute is wonderful.
Those connections are what kept me going back then. Because no matter the distance, I knew Innu back home survived the same way. Still, connections alone couldn't keep solitude at bay. It hurt having no one to speak to, no one to share stories or even laugh with. But that night, everything changed.
Are we about to run into John? I think we are, because this area's looking a little familiar.
There you are. These prints were at the shipwreck, left by that woman the poacher traveled with. If I find her, I'll find him.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. What would happen if I went up there? No, I can't go that way. Because obviously there's a way to go up there. And last time I actually went looking around, I found stuff. Ha!
Wolves. Not good.
Nope, 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 nope. Damn it. Oh well. I still found the wolf track, so I'll take that.
What the?
What am I looking at?
This is bad. She must be bleeding out. Or worse. Better hurry. Oh, just my luck. I'll need to find some place to wait this out, with or without her.
Yeah. Oh.
A fire. She's alive.
Don't hurt yourself. Can't help her if you get hurt. Well, you can't even help yourself if you get hurt.
What is that? Who the...
Arrête! Tu pensais m'avoir eu?
I'm not trying to hurt you, all right? Just calm
Hang
down
on.
and...
You're Inu.
You speak Inu Aimer?
Damn well gotta speak it to trade with you folks, don't I? Now, you better have a real good fucking reason for creeping up on me. Spit it.
I saw an accident. Up there by the brook. I was afraid someone got hurt.
Hell of a way to go in the dark just to track one stranger.
Well, you're not who I was hoping to find. But you do seem to need my help. And something tells me I'll be needing yours.
You got some real fucking nerve, kid. Lucky for you. That might not be a bad thing.
You lost a lot of blood. Let me take a look at it.
Back off. I let my guard down once tonight. And I ain't making the same mistake with you. So watch your goddamn step.
It was an insane situation. He could have been the man who ruined everything.
He is
Yet,
the one.
I had to keep him alive, because this was my only lead to find that white pelt.
Now, what kind of help do you need? Food, furs, my fucking hat?
Before I found you, I was following someone. She has information I need.
She?
A girl. And if I don't find out what she knows, my people in the East could die. Do you know where to look for someone like that?
Let's say I could tell you something. What's in it for me?
I'll make sure those injuries won't kill you. They may be serious, but I've handled worse.
Well, you sure know how to bargain with a man who's bleeding to death. But this sounds too good to be true.
If you're still reluctant to trust me, I can offer this as a show of faith.
So, what's your name?
Maigan?
Maiken.
Well,
Maiken.
I owe you an apology, Maiken.
Maiken.
Because I damn near shot my own guardian angel.
Angel?
It's a good thing. Don't worry about it. Here's hoping you sew half as well as my last doctor.
This is very interesting. I'm enjoying this a lot. Ah, we're with John.
It won't stop bleeding.
Where are you?
I've got to keep moving.
Oof.
Oh, come on, Jeanne.
John.
It's just pain. You can do this.
That elk sound is making me wonder what the heck is we're dealing with here.
I need a place to hide. Fast.
What is that? Oh, that's a root.
Paw prints. They're fresh. Could this be?
Hmm.
Boy! Can you hear me? Boy? Bad idea. I can't make a sound when that thing is out there.
Got it. Gotta stay quiet. Oh, great wolves.
Stay calm. Just keep going. Reaching Quebec is the only way you'll be safe. Is someone there? Captain? Oh no. Bones. Picked clean. Lord, I'm begging you. Don't let this happen to me. I read that Bible because I needed you. And I still need you. Wait, that's the river where I met Pierre. The Saint Laurent. That's it. Maybe I can follow it. All the way west to Quebec. And then... Oh God! Someone! Help!
Yes, because shouting is exactly what you should be doing with wolves.
No, 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 God, not like this!
Capitan!
Boy! Go away! Stay back!
Hey! Forgot how big wolves can get. I literally forgot how big wolves can be. Wolves are massive. Did my game freeze? Okay.
Almost done.
I'm impressed. Wasn't expecting you to be a medicine man.
I'm not. But great-grandfather taught me well.
Great. Real comforting.
I didn't know what to think of Pierre at first. Just because he was hurt didn't mean he was harmless, let alone innocent. And yet, he cared about things I didn't know white men could care about.
What are you putting in there anyway?
You want to know how the remedy's made?
Sure. Once in a lifetime chance to learn Inu healing, ain't it? Besides, best to know what's in there before I chug it.
Sorry, Pierre. I can't tell you anything without great-grandfather's permission. I promise this is medicine, and it will help. I just...
Relax. Inu ain't the only ones who have shit they don't share with strangers. And I ain't about to repay you saving my life by sticking my nose where it don't belong. Long as you keep my lungs inside my body. I say, ignorance is bliss.
Thank you.
But, Inu secrets aside, can I at least know why that stuff you're brewing smells like fucking death?
Smells
Don't
bad,
worry.
heals good.
It's just tea and bear grease.
Bear grease?
Of course. You hunt, don't you? You must have tried the lard at least once. Oh. Well, it's supposed to give you energy, assuming you can stomach it.
Any chance it tastes better than it smells?
I'd call the taste nostalgic. Us Innu always eat bear lard during caribou hunts, so it has a special place in my heart.
Nostalgic doesn't mean good, you know. Christ, this wound makes laughing hurt.
What even did that to you?
Couldn't tell. Too much fog. But it was real big and real painful. And taking that fall, going after Jeanne, didn't help the painful part.
Jeanne? Is she the woman I asked about?
Yeah. We were traveling together till that thing showed up.
Do you think she's still alive?
Wouldn't be the first time she survived some crazy shit. When we met by the river, she just crawled out of this god-awful shipwreck. If I'd known how much trouble she'd cause, I would have left her lying ass there. But I promised to get her home. And I don't go back on my word. Sooner I find her, sooner I never have to see her again.
Wait. If you were at that shipwreck and heading west, then... Were you near Tudiskak?
Not where you're from. I was trying to set up business with locals there.
Did you see anything unusual? A dead man with frostbite, perhaps?
Frostbite? In this weather? Sorry. Trade companies picked those woods clean. I barely found anything. Never mind that.
I see. Good to know you're not responsible then.
Whoa. Responsible for what?
A white man like you did something terrible to my home. And great-grandfather says a spirit will punish us all for his crime. Unless I set things right. Countless Innu could die come winter.
Shit. Sounds serious.
It lashes out because of a butchered wolf the poacher defiled. If I retrieve the stolen fur, I should be able to appease it. But white wolves are rare enough. Tracking a single pelt is...
Hold up. White? Mon bleu. Jeanne. She has one. Freshly skinned, pale as snow. And she's taking it west. Call that a coincidence if you want, but...
That's it! I just need to find her!
You and me both. So what do you say to teaming up? Help me find her. I help you find that fur.
Let's get him to
Honestly,
make sure he trusts
I
Micah.
need all the help I can get right now. I look forward to traveling with you.
Right back at you, partner.
Best we start healing you. Show me that wound. Frozen over. Like he was mauled by cold.
Jesus, kid. You okay? Is it that bad?
No. It's just
Been honest with
looks
him.
familiar.
Wash the Siu or Siu? The autumn leaves change colors. Now we're going into winter. Somewhere in the heart of Nouvelle-France's wilderness. New France's wilderness.
After fighting back a pack of wolves and spending half a month trying to reach Quebec alone, I thought the worst was finally behind us. But the worst was just beginning.
Don't tell me you made it to Quebec. Not yet.
Come on, let's find food before it gets dark.
I mean, I do know we eventually get there because of the trailer, but it's just, yeah.
Even colder than last night. If this keeps up, foraging alone won't cut it.
I like how the dog's doing the escort mission this time. What's over here? Oh, I can't go that way. Okay.
Boy, what's wrong? Oh, they're not running.
Horseshoes.
That's right. I'm not going to hurt you.
Deer have natural predators. They should have ran off by now.
Good girl. Proud of yourself?
You're lucky I can't stay mad at you.
At least they left us fruit. Getting sick of nuts and berries, though.
I hope that's safe. You know, I am curious. Flora. Gotcha. Yeah, I was wondering if it was mistletoe berries. Or maybe not mistletoe, but the, well, I guess, yeah, mistletoe berries. Red currants were introduced to North America following European colonization efforts. This similar-looking fruit is wholly native to the continent. They were considered so important to indigenous cultures, many nations referred to them strictly as berries. Growing in dangling clusters on bushes that range from 1 to 18 meters tall, choke cherries thrive in rocky climes with low temperatures as their seeds require cold stratification to germinate. As a result, Inu in particular had many uses for these red fruits, which grew in abundance on their territory. The berries could be crushed and smoked to produce paint, mashed into bear lard to numb the pain of teething infants, or stewed to create food preserves. They were also used to make medical remedies, which include teas and poultices to treat stomach illnesses, colds, or severe burns. Ah! Oof, got it. Stay away from jack-o'-lantern mushrooms. White-tailed deer, also known as Virginia deer, distinguish themselves from European counterparts due to their namesake hindquarters. When raised and fluffed in an alarm posture, their pale tufts signal predators or fellow deer that danger has been spotted. Species was also hunted to extinction in the late 1800s, but nowadays their population exceeds the pre-colonial numbers due to urbanization increasingly encroaching upon their major predators' territories. Their native range has been observed extending from northern Canada all the way to Peru. In native cultures, white-tailed deer were prized for their meat and hides alongside other cervids like wapiti. They were also commonly featured throughout myths. One notable tale speaks of the Deer Lady, shape-shifting creature associated to fertility and love. She lures abusive, dishonest men to their deaths and acts as an omen of personal growth for kinder-hearted folk. Yeah. Deer Lady, cool and scary at the same time. Though breeds of moose were once native to Europe, they were hunted to extinction during the Middle Ages, and all were significantly smaller than their North American counterparts. Canadian moose can weigh almost 1 ton, can stand over 2 meters or 7 feet at the shoulder, and their enormous palm-like antlers, which only grow on males, can span just as wide. Despite being herbivores who subsist on bark and brush, moose are among the most aggressive mammals on the continent, known to attack humans more than bears or wolves combined. Normally they are docile, but mating season render males incredibly temperamental on top of doubling their muscle mass due to surging testosterone. A charging moose can plow through chest-high snow at over 35 miles per hour, kill a bear with a single kick, or even flip small cars by thrashing them with their antlers. Fittingly, native myths refer to them both as symbols of endurance and the descendants of a great monster. Their hard-to-hunt meat and hides were likewise highly treasured. And this is why you don't mess with the moose. You don't mess with moose. You respect the moose, you give the moose their space, you stay out of the moose's way. Just saying. Let's see. Derived from the Algonquin word Quebec, meaning where the river narrows. Quebec was formerly known as Stadacona, vast Stadacona of us Haudenosaunee. I can't never remember how to pronounce that word. Known as Stadacona, a vast Haudenosaunee village, and major point of contact between indigenous nations. In 1535, French explorer Jacques Cartier discovered Stadacona, using the village as a hub to chart the region's commercial potential. In doing so, he propagated illnesses, killing many Haudenosaunee. Furthermore, Cartier kidnapped villagers before departing, hoping they might convince King Francis I of this new world's untapped wealth. These prisoners never returned home and perished in France. Because, you know, kidnapping is such a great way to, you know, elicit relations and build trust and all that stuff. Okay. In 1608, colonial administrator Samuel de Champlain returned to Stadacona, only to find it deserted and destroyed. Presumably, epidemics called Haudenosaunee. My pronunciation is horrible. Oh my god. I need to look up some videos to look at these pronunciations. Numbers so dramatically they could no longer repel neighboring war bands. Seeing the area's rocky bluffs and strategic location as assets, Champlain established a trading post upon Stadacona's ruins, eventually transforming it into New France's first true city. The settlement soon became the target of vicious Haudenosaunee raids, which lasted several decades. Yeah, he's hiding shit from you. Of course he's hiding things from you. Why are you surprised? Okay, my gun. While fur traders were essential to economic growth, interpreters were perhaps even more important. These men, and sometimes women, were not merely translators. They also served as diplomats, ensuring favorable commerce and tenable peace between their respective nations, all while acting as guides, thanks to their extensive knowledge of the territory. One of the colony's best-known interpreters was Etienne Brulé, a French trader who spent the majority of his adult life among the Wendat people, eventually being welcomed into their confederacy as an official member. That said, the region's first interpreters were mainly indigenous and not necessarily by choice. Early French expeditions resulted in multiple abductions with prisoners tasked to learn French and assist colonization efforts by means of translation. Others learned the language as a necessity to guarantee fair compensation during abusive trades or broker military protection agreements. Just in case if anybody wants to pause and read this. And at this point, I'm going to do that. All right. Pause to read. 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 You know what to do. And once more. Here we go. Yep. Almost done. Oh, let me scroll that up a little bit. Okay. No historical facts associated with this. Chaputuan. Oh. Oh, well, dang. I did not know that. One year, when great-grandfather was a child, our community was stricken by the worst winter the Inu have ever known. Snow fell before autumn, leaves turned yellow, ice tore apart full-grown trees, hardy animals froze to death, and spring arrived at a time we would normally welcome summer. This, the elder said, was the work of the winter spirit. Though it is not evil, it is a fierce protector, a trickster who teaches harsh lessons to those who indulge in greed, dare take nature for granted, or believe themselves superior to it. However, how the spirit will punish these heartless white men, I do not know, but the consequences of their actions stand to harm everyone upon this land if nothing is done to right their wrong. Okay, so I might be very much wrong. Okay. You know what? I can deal with that. I am happy with that. Because what I thought was going to be happening, or what it might have been, terrified me. Alright, that should be everything. Okay, where was I? Berries? And I came from there. Okay.
Wait. Is that a campfire? We found help. Finally.
Let's hope.
And you? Yowing no? Easy. I'm not trying to hurt you. My name is Tehon Wastasta. I come in peace.
Wait. You speak. But you're not.
A Frenchman? Nah, afraid not. Though people say I have the accent for it. Is something wrong?
No. I'm fine. I just. I wasn't sure that, people like you even knew our language.
We're only different colors, not different species.
Oh. Right. Sorry?
It's all right. Besides, you surprised me, too. Hadn't expected the first white lady I meet to live in the middle of the woods.
I'm Jeanne, by the way. And this is Capitaine.
A pleasure to meet you. Though, I must admit, it's a confusing place to meet. I heard French women never leave Quebec's settlements. And that's days from here.
Well, you see... I'm not exactly from here.
Are any white folk from here?
No, I mean, I didn't live in the colonies. I came from France. But there was an accident. I got stranded and... I could really use a hand reaching Quebec. I know it's a lot to ask, especially coming from a stranger, but please, if there's any way you can...
I'm sorry, but I cannot accompany you. I'm needed elsewhere, and soon. However, the Frenchmen I work with, they're headed for a trading post nearby. If you're willing to work, I could ask them to provide food and shelter to last the winter.
You're serious? I don't know how I could ever repay you.
No need to. Besides, I can't promise they'll agree. But at the very least, I'll get you a warm meal and a fire for the night.
Thanks, Tehonasa. I really do appreciate it.
Oh my. Gotta work on that name. Gotta learn to listen. Listen.
You're welcome. But it's Tehon Wastasta.
Wastasta. Even I gotta.
Wait, no. Teosata.
Just call me Tehon.
Tehon Wastasta.
By the way, how did you get so lost in the first place?
I was sailing for Quebec with a group of other women. But our ship got caught in a storm and...
That wreckage? By the Saint Laurent? That was yours?
Yeah. Captain and I are the only ones who made it. Then a fur trader found us, tried to lead us home. But I don't know if he's still alive.
I see. Is he the one who gave you that wolf skin?
It was supposed to be alone. Why do you ask?
Oh, it, just reminded me of something a friend told me.
Kid at the beach?
Quit saying stupid shit. He was Inu, not Lucifer.
And Dio, sorry for the wait.
Finally! Where were you?
Hello?
A woman? More like a fucking...
Hey, buddy. Hey.
These two needed
Keep
help.
it back.
I offered to take them with us to the post.
Since when do you get to make that kind of decision?
I couldn't just leave them there.
You're not in charge of this crew. I am. And I say we have no room for dead weight.
Dead weight? Where do you get off, you oaf?
Yeah, don't be harsh, Albert. I mean,
You know what? On second thought, I might be better on my own.
just look at her. She's a real...
Easy now. Let's stay calm. She's not asking for the shirts off our backs. Just a little compassion. The woods haven't been kind to her.
I'm keeping my eye on you.
And neither has the shipwreck.
Shipwreck? What? That floating death trap by the Saguenay?
I can describe the scene if you don't believe me. Everything from the grave I dug to the bloody driftwood.
How goddamn stupid do you think we are?
Excuse me?
You're telling me a nobody tramp like you survived that? And made it all the way here alone? If you're gonna lie, at least make it convincing.
I'm not lying! A coureur des bois found me. He helped me get this far, taught me to survive.
Right. And where's this coureur des bois now, eh?
We... got separated.
So right, let me get this straight.
Wait,
What are you?
Random bastard shows up in the middle of nowhere to save you, then disappears, and he just gave you a pelt that nice out of the goodness of his heart.
Yeah. Her story reeks of bullshit.
Christ, what if she's a thief? Or a witch?
Next words out of your mouth better be the goddamn truth.
Yeah. How'd you really get your hands on that pelt?
And why's a harlot like you got a damn Bible?
Well, well. Wait till the boss hears about this.
No. You mustn't get the Jesuit involved.
Jesuit? A church missionary runs the trading post?
That's right. And he decides what happens to heathens like you. Get rope. I don't want her running off.
Albert, please, you can't.
Hey! Learn your place or I'll remind you of it, Wendat.
I always believed honesty was a virtue. But that day... Fine. Take me to him. I've been trying to tell you I'm supposed to meet your leader.
The hell'd you say?
My name is Sister Jeanne Angelier, servant of the Jesuit order.
What?
Just like your employer, I came to save natives by converting them to God's faith. What do you think he'll say if he learns you spurned a woman of the cloth?
Wait, Tehan, is she telling the truth?
I haven't,
I don't care what he has to say. I want proof.
Yeah. You know, sermons from the good book? Church medicine? Anything?
Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Isaiah 41:10. If you want to check for yourself. Not that I expect any of you to know how to read.
You little... fine. You can come. But what happens after we reach the post is your problem. And you better pray to God I don't find out you were lying. Get her food. I don't want her hungry ass slowing us down.
Albert! You can't be serious. She's...
I said do it, you fucking inbreds!
Funny, isn't it? I lied because I was afraid of death. Of being alone. Yet, both those fears came true in the end.
Well, damn. I also have to remember, Windy Boys don't actually have the antlers according to traditional lore. That's another thing I gotta keep reminding myself. That's a cryptid thing that got added on.
My favorite season used to be when leaves change colors. A time when Innu set off on family journeys to hunt caribou and endure winter. But that day, those colors reminded me how far from home I really was.
Then again, I'm completely ignorant of a lot of this stuff, so I'll learn what I'll learn.
And that time was running out. Loons? Migrating already? Another warning from the winter spirit, I guess. Not like I need more after Pierre's wound. Can it really be that simple, though? Can I really just blame him for this? Or...
Hey!
What took you so long?
You have any idea how hard it is to take a piss right now? Ah! I was trying to empty my bladder, not my whole goddamn chest cavity.
Careful, Pierre. I didn't replace all those bandages just to see you die from a bad joke.
My jokes are great. Bourgeois. Anyway, come on. Let's hit the road.
Okay, I guess I'm going this way. Oh. Nope, I just literally went in a circle. Okay. Guess I am supposed to go the way that he came. So let's do this. What is that for?
Sure you want to lead the way? Thought you said you'd never been this far west.
I haven't, but I know exactly where we're going. The river where you saw Jeanne's tracks is just across this hill. Our best bet to find her trail is to start there. All we need is a way across that won't strain your wound.
Well, I won't argue with an Inu when it comes to tracking. But if somehow you get us lost, you ain't ever hearing the end of it.
Okay.
Terrain's getting rugged. I'd kill for one of those flying canoes right now.
Flying. Excuse me?
What, you never heard that story? Right, so... there's these three friends, yeah? They love hunting. Love it so much, they even skip Sunday Mass to shoot deer.
What's Mass?
Just some scam you ain't supposed to skip. Not important. Point is, one day, an old man shows up. Offers these guys a deal. Says if they hunt for him, he'll give them a boat to sail the skies. And the hunters, obviously, they're stoked. They agree and get a flying canoe.
This elder sounds a bit suspicious.
I just need to check this way first before I go continue on forward. Because I'm like, is there a reason? Trying to make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm not seeing anything of needing to be looked at, so okay, we'll continue on. Sorry about that, Pierre. Just had to double check and make sure there wasn't anything to be missed. Or that I had missed. English is hard. Says the
Getting to
native
that
English
part.
speaker.
Relax. Anyway, these hunters use the flying canoe to hunt more than ever.
Anything? Alright.
From dusk till dawn for days on end, they kill and kill and kill. But when they finally try to land, the canoe won't let them. Turns out the old man was the devil, cursing them for skipping Mass. So they end up damned to hunt for all eternity, roaming the skies in a flying canoe.
That's an interesting
I don't
story.
think I understand. What's a devil?
He's a An evil spirit, basically. Worst of the worst.
Still doesn't explain why it lashed out like that.
Hey, I said they skipped Mass. They had it coming. Whole point of the story is about staying close to God and going to church.
I don't think you're very good at telling stories, Pierre.
Oh, piss off.
Yeah, I want to look. This is absolutely gorgeous. Part of me wonders if these, like, if this is actually based off of the landscape of the area. Because if it is, holy cow. Is that blood? Oh no, that was a bush.
So, what about you, huh? You think you can tell a better story?
Of course. Let's see. A long, long time ago. There was a talking lynx who married Innu women.
Huh. You mean one of them wildcats? And you say my story made no sense.
Like I said, this was a long time ago. Back when all creatures lived as perfect equals. Now, this lynx was a hunter, but on days without prey, he ate his brides instead. No hunter could seem to catch him, so he wed and fed on countless Innu women.
Christ.
One day, a strange woman came forth to end this tragedy. "If none of you can kill him," she said, "then I will, for he cannot eat me." So she left her people behind, found the lynx, and married him.
What, just like that? Ain't we skipping a few steps?
You prefer I describe their first night as husband and wife? Now, one cold winter evening, hunting had been poor. Lynx was very hungry. He came home hoping to devour his wife, but she was nowhere to be found. There was only a roaring fire in the middle of their tent, so big it singed the walls. Lynx was at a loss. It was too cold to search for her, and he was too hungry to hunt. So, he sat by the fire, thinking, until the fire began to cook him.
Hang on. What?
Lynx thought he smelled delicious, so delicious, in fact. He wondered how he tasted. He cut off a piece of his leg, roasted on the fire, gave it a bite, and he was amazed. He was the tastiest thing he ever tried. So Lynx kept eating over and over until he tried roasting his own heart and died. Sure enough, his wife had tricked him and saved all Innu women.
You, enjoy that story?
Of course, it was my favorite when I was little. Did you not like it?
Oh, no, it was great. It's just, you know... I think I understand why we don't have the same sense of humor.
A lot of walking. There's a lot of walking in this game. What is that?
Oh! Christ.
What's wrong?
Thing scared the living shit out of me. See? Thought it was the thing that attacked me again.
You shouldn't be afraid, Pierre. This is a sign the forest is treated with respect. Innu do this to animals we hunt, to honor their deaths and give their spirits peace.
Yeah? Well, it sure as shit didn't give my spirit peace.
That was... I was like, what the heck is that? Almost looked like ice for from the distance.
I'll be damned. You really did know where you were going.
Wait. Look at that.
At what?
There. Skid marks on the slope. Footprints at the bottom.
Holy hell. Must be hers.
Maybe. But something doesn't seem right. Why risk another fall like that?
Could have been chasing something. Look at this. See here? Dog tracks. Few days old. Pretty sure they were left by Jeanne's dog. Mutt must have gotten spooked, so she went after him.
I don't think that's true. That print's almost bigger than my hand.
Wolf.
And those claws.
Shit. Wolf?
Seems like it.
You think it was hunting her?
Only one way to find out.
Hope I'm going the right way. Yeah, there's the den.
Whoa.
Guess we found the wolf's den.
Older than the last tracks. But there's a lot more.
Jesus. Must be damn near a dozen of the things.
Can't be. Most of these prints match. Shouldn't be more than 5.
5 sounds like plenty to me. You don't think these belong to her, right?
No. Bones are too small. Weeks old, too.
Weeks? Christ, no wonder they went for Jeanne. Mutts must have been starving.
Prints are deep, spaced apart, like they were sprinting. Chasing prey.
Can't make that jump with my wound still tender. Trail them without me. I'll find another way down, meet you ahead.
All right. Keep your guard up. The wolves could be nearby.
Don't worry. I'll be real ready for them.
Oh man, there's ice. How can you jump like that, dude? Oh my goodness, my knees would have been like, ow. Can I not go back this way? Apparently cannot. Okay.
What's all this? Just like back home. Is this Jeanne's doing? Does this mean she's close?
Blood and Prince. There's a fucking massacre around here. Think Jeanne got away somehow, but I doubt she's in one piece.
Where'd she go?
That way, I think.
It is her. Still fresh.
Can I not turn back? Okay.
Just a little further. Just a little further and I can...
Ah, hi.
Easy. Easy.
I saw it just before he started growling.
I know you're scared. But I'm not trying to hurt you, okay? Okay. I'm going to leave now. Nice and...
My gun! Hold on! Say your prayers, Shinsa.
Wait! It's not violent, just hurt. And afraid will hurt it more.
Fine. What's the plan?
Don't break eye contact, and...
Oh, time to run.
Shit. What now?
Give me a second to...
You don't have a second! God damn it!
Stop! You'll make the spirit...
My gun! Get down! No!
Damn. Oof. That. Damn. Back to Jean. Can we leave? Leave them behind? We just go wander off.
Surprised you didn't go straight to bed.
I tried, but I have trouble closing my eyes around them.
Albert will be angry if you're too tired to keep up tomorrow.
You think he needs my help getting angry? Listen, Tehan. I wanted to apologize. Lying to save my life was one thing, but I didn't have to make you part of it. Especially after you took a big risk helping me.
Didn't choose that. I
I'm
chose the other
sorry.
option.
I don't resent you, Jeanne. Those three were out of line long before you were. And they would never try apologizing like this either. But pretending to be a nun isn't the issue. That is.
My Bible.
The men of God I've met all carry that same book. And if owning one makes you anything like them, helping you was a mistake.
What?
Make sure you listen.
Tehan. Priests dedicate their lives to saving people. How is it a bad thing for me to serve God's will like them?
God's will, huh? What is that exactly? What does this spirit you all worship stand for?
Well, for me, God is. He's the reason I didn't give up when I was alone. Believing he watched over me, guided me in times of need. It kept me moving forward, even when everything felt hopeless.
So, God gives you faith in the future?
That's right.
Strange. The Jesuits I know want nothing more than to destroy my people's faith.
What do you mean by that?
These men of God are not what you think they are.
No, they're not.
And you need to know why.
Oh, the wolf.
I can.
Is there no way to put... Okay, I can only walk forward, apparently.
I can.
Oh, is he gonna do a burial?
The hell you doing? We gotta move.
You go on without me. I'll catch up once I've taken care of the body.
Are you out of your... Kid, we have no damn clue how far Jen got, or if she's alive. And the longer we wait, the worse our odds of finding her get.
I don't care. I'm not going to sit here and let the life you ended amount to nothing more than rot.
Jesus Christ. Lycan, you're not being realistic.
Realistic? What? Do you want me to just leave it like this to fatten maggots?
That's exactly what I want.
How can you say that? This is a living being.
It's a fucking animal, and it's fucking dead. Look, I killed that thing to save your life. Now, you can use that life to come with me, find Jeanne, and get your pelt back. Or, you can waste it here, coddling a corpse.
A waste of life? That's what you call this? What if that were me, Pierre?
Beg pardon?
You heard me. What if you missed the wolf and killed me instead? Would you bother digging me a grave? Or would that be a waste too?
That's not the same.
No? Then let's swap roles. What if I shot you? Would you prefer I just leave you there, or treat you with respect? If you can't answer, you have no right to judge what I'm doing. Because I'm not wasting anyone's life. I'm giving meaning to it. And I was hoping you, of all people, would understand that.
You might have just opened his eyes, Mycon.
How much wood do we need?
He opened his eyes. Even if he doesn't fully understand it, he's at least seeing your side of things.
Jesuits came to our land bearing messages of peace. We welcomed them at first, shared our languages and customs, brokered alliances. But peace was never their goal. They only sought to convert my people to Christian faith, no matter what the cost. Granted, some Wendat embraced God by choice. Others chose to preserve traditions. Yet all of us paid the price. Jesuits sowed malcontent among our ranks, fostering division. They fought to replace our leaders, hoping to control our very lives. When that failed, they spread plagues we had no cures for. And disease does not discriminate based on belief. We buried thousands because of them, Jean. Thousands.
Oh, I don't know which one to choose. Okay.
Back home, I heard stories about church missions meant to convert natives. But... God... no one said anything about this.
That's because it was hidden.
If you'd never met me, maybe no one ever would have. In the end, Haudenosaunee raiders scattered the Jesuits. Then, despite death, despite division, the Wendat stood tall. We rebuilt what could be salvaged, found new ways to move forward. But now, more than ever, we need to make peace with the past, learn to coexist. To do that, both our peoples must foster fair trade and understanding. Augustin, the priest who runs the trading post, agrees. And I want to believe he's better than the others. That together, we can heal from all this loss and pain. But every time I see his cross, or his book, or his condescending smile, I remember they took more from us than anyone will ever realize. And that's...
That's beautiful, Myken.
Alrighty. Tracks left in the first snow of fall.
Don't go falling behind, girlie.
Worry about yourself.
Are you ill? You didn't sleep much after our talk last night.
Just cold. And looking forward to a real bed.
Good thing we're close then.
Wow.
Sight for sore eyes, huh?
Albert, why was this area clean cut? Augustin promised to leave trees for Wendat.
Beats me. Must have been short on firewood.
But why take the ones we need for shelters? He could have just...
Hey, don't ask me. Ask him. He's the one out there dealing with the natives.
They're still here?
Tehan? What's wrong? Who's here?
The Wendat. Come to hunt and trade. But something must have happened. They were supposed to be gone by now. I hope Augustin has nothing to do with it.
I thought you said he was different from the others.
I did. But that doesn't mean I'm sure. I should go on ahead. Make sure everything's all right. Meet you at the gates!
Hey, don't worry. He'll be okay.
I'm so glad we can pet the dog.
Besides, look. We actually made it.
All right, come on. Can
Better
we get
get
moving?
going before
Let's
they
go.
leave us behind.
Let's go. I don't want to.
Come on.
Let's
Come on,
go.
Captain.
Before something happens to Tejon, what's that stuff? Come on, move it.
Arrows. Are these from the raiders Tehan mentioned? God, please let those walls be safe.
Oh, if y'all
It
would
was
stop
one
pissing.
thing to hear about strongholds scattered amid the New World's wilderness. It was another to actually see a house of God standing at the heart of it. The people who built that trading post didn't survive nature. They conquered it. What did it take to build something like this?
That is not what was promised. What do you expect them to do now?
Tehan, please. If all your kinsmen seek is shelter, God will always welcome those in need. Perhaps we can discuss the matter after I consult my associates.
Quattatio thought.
Father de Leon.
Gentlemen, I see the Lord did not bless you with fruitful hunts. Yet I see he graces us with a guest. My, such a precious lamb, led astray from her flock. What is your name, child?
Fuck it, she's
My
headstrong.
name is Jeanne, dear Reverend. And I'm no lamb.
I see. However, I am no dear reverend either. Father Augustin will suffice. Where did you find this girl?
She found us. Came here hoping for a place to stay.
It's not what she said.
For Quebec, but her ship sank and she got stranded.
And she claims she's a nun, carries a Bible and everything. She even read from it, sir.
Oh, great.
Is that so? Miss Angelier, is it true you laid eyes on our Lord's words despite lacking the right? Answer me.
Fuck it. She's probably gonna end up dead.
I admit it. I did read his holy book. But without the faith his words gave me, I'd not be standing here today. Those prayers gave me strength to reach this place, so I may serve him.
A soul who sins out of pure love for Christ. You remind me of myself, Miss Angelier.
I don't like how his
Very
face is.
well.
It terrifies me.
I'm willing to overlook this misstep if you abide to my terms. First, you must never lay eyes on the Bible's pages again, under punishment of exile.
Okay, I'll leave. Bye.
Secondly, you must assist those most in need. Agree to do my bidding to help foster peaceful relations with these unlucky Wendat. And I will gladly
Unlucky by
provide you
whose
room
standards?
and board.
Promise not to repeat the mistakes of past Jesuits, and I'll agree.
You have my word. Do
Yeah, but
not
how
let
good
your
is your
men lay a
word?
finger on this girl. She is to serve Christ alongside me.
Sir, with all due respect, that harlot's a...
Albert, did I request your opinion or obedience? Tehan, show Miss Angelier to her quarters. I want her well rested for tomorrow.
Fine. But if you take advantage of this woman, or use her to take advantage of us...
Oh, please, I've told you time and time again. I have no such mercurial intentions.
Just because you're not calling
My
it that
hand to
doesn't mean
God,
that's
she
what's
and I shall
happening.
only work for the good of your kin.
Mm-hmm.
Come with me. Tell me the truth. What did you agree to?
It's fine. He just wants me to work for him.
No, give me the option so I can tell him the truth.
I was afraid of that.
Give me the option to tell him the truth. Dang it. Ten days after Jean's arrival.
Father de Lyon's trading post was little more than ramshackle lumber and a few angry brutes. But I had safety here. A routine. A home.
You better hope nobody's been touching that pelt besides you.
And best of all, I had a purpose.
Morning, John. You free to play dice? I want payback for last night.
Sorry, Florent, not now. Father Augustin has work for me.
Of course he does. Well, best not keep him waiting. He should still be at the chapel.
Got it. Thanks. No wonder Christophe almost lost a leg stepping on one of these.
Capitan. Why are you just sitting there? Tell me that doesn't look intimidating. Like, seriously. Tell me that doesn't look intimidating. Fucking hell.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and pardon us our sins. Amen. Ah, good morning, Jeanne. Peace be with you on this fine day.
Yep, Catholic.
Thank you, Father. Albert said you needed me.
Indeed, and for an important task, no less. I presume you're aware of our guest's precarious circumstances?
I am. Tehan said the weather has been abnormally harsh. There's almost nothing left to hunt or forage, and their people's crops have suffered too. Some want to leave before the first snow, but it might be worse back home.
Dreadful, isn't it? Well, fret not, my dear. The Wendat shan't be forsaken. My associates and I will host a banquet soon, in honor of Toussaint.
We're celebrating a holy day in a place like this?
Of course. The sacrifices of Christ's servants must be honored, even here. We shall have fruit and bread, wine and venison, even mushroom stew. But to indulge in merriment when our allies suffer? That would be vile. Thus, I was hoping you'd extend Tehan an offer of conciliation.
I don't trust you.
Invite him and the Wendat to stay a little longer, so they too may partake.
That's a wonderful idea, Father. But, Toussaint is a Christian celebration. Should we really be imposing our faith during their time of need?
Are you implying my intentions to be impure, Miss Angelier?
You got
No,
red in your eyes.
no.
Yes, I am.
Of course not.
Then I'll thank you not to confuse charitable acts for subterfuge, as Tehan would. What this feast stands for is trivial compared to the weary souls it may save, you see.
You're right,
Could literally
Father.
just hold a feast without...
I'm sorry for speaking out of turn.
It's quite all right, child. Concern is not sin. Just be sure to extend our invitation sooner than later.
I do not trust this man.
Just you wait, you fucking Iroquois. You ain't ready for me.
Really?
Bernard, what are you doing up here?
Keeping watch. Iroquois warbands have been attacking settlements a lot lately. But they won't get the drop on us again. The second I even think I see one, BAM!
Why are they raiding us in the first place? Is there something they want?
Far as I can tell, they just get a kick out of killing us. So I gotta keep ready. Just in case.
Hooray for people who don't want to take the time to actually freaking learn and understand.
Is Tehan sure these are edible? Doesn't look like any fruit I've ever seen. I think I know someone who might like this.
I guess this would be how you would do the...
Bon appétit, boy.
Good boy, give a bone to Capitan.
What awful handwriting. Must be Albert's.
Shit talking people's handwriting.
1 beaver skin for 2 axes. 6 beaver skins for a musket? I have no idea if these prices make sense or not.
The dorm's roof sprung another leak! Christ, I'm sick of this shithole!
What were you expecting out here? Versailles? Just be glad we have a roof. A lot of places are way worse off than us.
Nothing like the smell of fresh baked loaves to make a place feel like home.
A lot of places are way better off, too!
Wow. Never realized these were made from tree bark. It's a miracle they don't get ripped apart by river rapids.
That Hudson Bay outpost we worked at with Bernard, that was leagues nicer than this!
Yeah, well, Hudson Bay don't pay us like Augustin either. If you plan on making real money with the rest of us, suck it up and pull your weight.
Poor things. I feel bad having to cook them.
Fine, I'll fix the roof.
Interesting. Is this everything that I need to do? Ooh, wait, maybe not. There might be more. Oh! Aha!
So many furs. If that price list was right, this is worth a fortune.
Anything else I need? You know, I never actually explored in here. Ah!
They have enough guns to start a war.
This is why I'm looking around, because maybe I need to give this info. Okay, I've looked there. I have no idea what's actually in here. No idea what's in there.
Father Augustin's cabin. Bet it's way nicer to sleep there than the dorms.
Probably. That's usually the case. Actually, before I do that, let's go freaking look at that imposing, slightly intimidating space that is this freaking church.
I'm a little busy for that right now. Maybe I'll come back after speaking to Tehan.
Okay. I do believe I've looked at everything. Maybe. Possibly.
Hey, where do you think you're going? You're
The
supposed to be
fuck?
sweeping the goddamn dorms, so get to work!
What is your problem?
Look, Albert. I'm busy right now, okay? This can wait.
No, it fucking can't. You
What is your
slack off,
issue?
waste food, and your stinking mutt's a pain in my ass. So give me one goddamn reason I oughta...
Thank you, Capitan.
Take this up with Father Augustin, okay? I'm just doing what he says.
Those floors better be spotless tomorrow.
Fuck off, dude. Thank you,
Thanks, boy.
Capitan. Fucking jackass. Where is Tehon Wastatsta? Oh, they're over there. Oh. Nope, can't go that way. Okay. Puppy, wait up for me.
Eshiarasquai? Pastora. Young winds. Yothaye. Atuentaye.
Sta. Watatari hati ohihe. Yasquaha stahon.
Oh, Jean! Oh, Onyatanoro. What brings you here?
I was supposed to deliver a message, but... Tehon, since when have things been like this?
Longer than I care to admit. We're managing now, but it is becoming colder. Unless trades or hunts improve soon, things will get worse before they get better.
I'm so sorry. If I'd known it was this bad, I would...
Come, we should talk elsewhere. Give him a chance to rest. Now, what's all this about a message?
Well, it's good news, actually. Father de Lyon wants to invite you and the others to a feast.
A feast? For what occasion?
It's to, celebrate the life and death of all God's saints. I know it sounds bad, but he just wants them to stay a few more days and...
Absolutely not. This is another Jesuit scheme, and I want nothing to do with it.
It's not like that. He only wants
Yes,
to help.
it is like that, Jean.
I'd like to believe that. But accepting this offer will make their safety depend on him. And that's too big a risk for me to take.
Look, Tehon. I can't force you to trust him, but...
Ah, I didn't want to do that.
Turning him down is only going to make things worse.
Because I don't like
Gwyn could
promising
die
something you
if things
can't
don't change
guarantee.
soon. And I don't want that to happen. So please, stop clinging to anger or pride.
God damn it.
Let us help
I didn't want to take
before
that
it's too
route.
late.
You're right.
Damn it.
We won't make peace with the past by letting fear dictate our choices. I'll tell Augustin we accept.
Glad to hear that. Do you, want me to come with you? Just in case?
If you want. Though you've already done more for us than I could ask. Besides, you may have your hands full already.
Sorry, boy. Now's not a good time. Hey, it's okay.
I'm sorry,
We'll
puppy.
come back and play some other time, all right?
I'm sorry, puppy.
Some other time. That's right. Back then, I didn't realize those halcyon days wouldn't last.
Doggy, I'm so sorry, Capitan. But I don't trust. I do not trust him doing this, you know. I don't trust that meeting happening by himself. I don't trust the priest. I don't trust the...
Watch your head.
Thanks.
Oh
I
my
don't understand. The weather's getting colder. But Pierre learned his lesson. The winter spirit shouldn't resent him anymore. Unless...
Everything all right? You're muttering again.
Sorry, I just... I keep worrying we're already too late.
Yeah, well, don't go losing hope yet. Come on, gotta keep pace if we want to catch up.
By the way, what's a poste de traite like, exactly?
You don't know? Thought there was one by Totiskak.
Oh, there is, but... I hated the fact it even existed. Our traders came back from there drunk, or dying from diseases we couldn't cure. So I'm not exactly thrilled about visiting a place just like it.
Christ. That explains a few things.
Hopefully, like Jean, Pierre will also be making a change of heart as well. I mean, he already seems like he's on that way.
Well, anyway, a poste de traite is, like a fortified meeting place for traders, basically. Natives bring furs, Frenchmen pay with goods, and both sides go home richer.
Something tells me the French go home richest.
That's sometimes the case. Watch your step! Ice here's slick as shit.
So, what makes this poste de traite special?
Well, apparently, a missionary runs it.
Missionary? Like those men in black robes?
That's what I heard. They say he don't care much about making money either. Maybe the guy's just a saint looking to help folks in need, but still, it's pretty odd.
Okay, when a French dude is even questioning it, you know there's something fishy. And by that, I mean like when your own people question
sure
it.
Jeanne will be there?
Nope, but her trail's gone cold, and we don't exactly have other leads. My guess is she struck a deal to get shelter for the winter. Or she's lying dead in a ditch, under half a foot of snow.
I just hope she hasn't sold the fur.
Well, by the looks of it, she has not. Hopefully it hasn't been stolen from her either.
Christ, I'm sick of walking uphill.
Oh, we could always do the video trick and suddenly cut scene.
Oh, fuck this. I'm done. Let's call it a day. What's on your mind?
I'll be honest with him.
I'm not looking forward to being surrounded by white men again.
Ah, you'll be fine. We've been speaking more French than Inu lately, haven't we?
I should be thanking my oh-so-humble teacher for that.
Best way to repay me is with a bottle of good booze. Hell, there's an idea. We should share a drink once we get there. You know, celebrate getting this far together.
A drink? Like firewater? I appreciate the thought, although I don't think I'd be comfortable doing that.
Oh, right. Guess you wouldn't be. Well, I'll think of something else. Still gotta celebrate somehow.
I'll go get firewood. Every now and then, Pierre did things that made my belief in him waver. He always called them mistakes. Good intentions gone wrong. But those mistakes happen so often. I couldn't help but wonder, maybe I was the problem. Maybe I spent so much time trying to make him understand me. I never took time to find out who he really was.
Valid point. It's kind of one of those things you gotta kind of have to do both. It's tiring, honestly. Toussaint. Morning.
You're better with an axe than I thought. Sure you don't want a break?
I'm fine. Keep them coming.
You're the boss.
Something I've been noticing is all the white dudes here at the post seem to have red in their eyes. And I've been noticing that little tidbit. While Pierre has blue. Like, his eyes look normal. They look human.
Gonna have enough wood for that Toussaint bonfire in no time.
Hey!
Morning, Tahan.
Where is he?
Huh?
Augustin. Where?
He's at the chapel, but...
Oh,
Nice.
great. What did he do?
Never seen him that worked up before. Well, not our problem. Come on, one more swing.
I'm regretting that whole freaking choice that I made.
Nice.
Did not want to go the manipulative route.
All right, next one, John. Chop, chop.
On second thought, I'll take you up on that break.
Fair enough. Don't take too long, all right?
Okay, well, come on. Move. Can I please go?
Oh, enlighten me then. Calmly. You must not yell in the house.
Do not give me orders! They told me what you did. Your chants, your holy water. What gives you any right to do that behind my
He did
back?
not baptize them.
You're being unreasonable.
He fucking baptized
I
them
only
without
offered prayers
permission.
to the ill. Where's the harm in...
Don't you dare lie. I know this feast is just another ploy. But I will not let Jesuits hurt my people again, no matter what I have to do.
Tehan, I gave you my word. I will not force the Wendat into anything. If they come to me seeking God, it will be of their own free will.
You!
Easy. Easy, dude. Don't get mad. This is not the place to do that.
Oh. Good day, Miss Angelier. How go preparations?
Everything's on schedule.
Wonderful.
What now?
Let's go talk to
Which
Tejon
one of them am I
Latstatsta.
supposed to talk to about this?
I'm going straight to... Nope, we're not talking to the... Fuck the priest. And not in the fun way.
Helen Dusquans.
Tejon,
Now's not a good time.
please. I want to talk about what happened in the chapel.
There's nothing to tell. I just lost my temper.
Tehan, we're friends. You don't have to hide what happened. Not from me.
Look, you can see our shelters from up here.
Can I walk? Oh, apparently I gotta click.
Albert was on watch when I was absent yesterday. He told Augustin I was gone, and then Augustin did something to my people. He claims it was nothing but prayers for the sick, but the truth is rarely what white men claim it is.
Listen. Even if Father Augustin had no right to do that without asking, there's no guarantee he lied. Maybe he really did just pray.
I know.
Then why in the world did you?
Because I can't take it anymore. Every day I work myself to death trying to understand people who despise us. And every day I see him in the shadows, waiting to undo all the good I wrought. It's like he's trying to remind me that he can hurt us any time he wants to. And this time, I helped him get away with it. I agreed to this feast. I gave him what he needs to make my people suffer.
Tehan, listen to me.
See, here's my issue with this. I promise no one will get hurt. She can't guarantee that. This is colonial times, and she's a woman. How is she going to ensure their safety like that? That's why I had the issues with the first time that popped up. Because in my head, in my autistic brain, it makes no sense. There is no guarantee that she can actually genuinely make that promise and not chance breaking that promise. But then I guarantee you, if I choose the other one, that's manipulation. Gah! It's either she ends up possibly lying or being a fucking manipulator, and I hate it. Holy shit, they weren't kidding. Okay. The freaking creators of this game were not kidding when they said they make you make some hard decisions here. God damn. Fuck. Oh god, now I still chose the manipulative one.
I wouldn't have begged you to stay if it put the Wendat in danger.
Fuck.
And Father Augustin just wants to make the world better, like you do.
Are they both manipulative? Is that what this is?
Even if he's
fucking
not
hell.
Like other Jesuits, even if I could trust him like you do, accepting his help feels like admitting my people are weak, that we need his salvation. And I'm just so tired of it.
I feel you for that, and I am so sorry that I'm making bad choices here, because I'm not trying to. I am autistic, and I don't understand what choices to make half times. Fucking hell! And that's not an excuse either. It just makes this is kind of what it, like, being autistic makes games like this sometimes really difficult for us because we want things to go a certain way. And sometimes things are so nuanced in their choices, in their decision making, that you end up going the wrong direction even though you think it's the right direction. And now, oh dear gods, I just hope, I hope nothing bad happens to the Wendat. But probably will, because I keep picking bad.
Perfect. Just get those mushrooms for the Wendat stew, and we're done.
They better not be jack-o'-lanterns.
Crate marked with a cross.
Got it.
Oh, they're fucking jack-o'-lantern mushrooms, aren't they?
You're seriously not making this up?
Hell no. And the god, I walked in on the boss getting dressed by accident. And he has huge scars on his back. Like, waist to neck.
Christ. I heard rumors some Jesuits got tortured by Iroquois a few years back. But I never thought they were true.
No, that's probably not what this
I
is.
can't believe the guy still talks about helping natives after all that.
That's probably not what this is.
No kidding. If that were me, I'd have given up a long time ago.
Okay. But
So your name's Wahoan. What does that mean in French?
Water? Strong water.
Oh, you and I are gonna get along great. I love me some strong water.
dude, not appropriate.
Saganes, Ashkenonia, yes. Oh, Ashkenonia, yes.
Dio, Tehan.
Dio, Jean. How's everything going?
Better than expected, despite the language barrier. All we're really missing is you.
That's sweet of you. But taking part in this feast would mean supporting the faith it celebrates. And I cannot give Augustin that satisfaction.
I understand. Well, if you change your mind.
You'll be the first to know, I promise.
Like, it's easy. Like, here's the other thing, too. It's easier for me to freaking, it is so much easier for me to be Maicon and talk to Pierre than it is for me to be Jean and have to deal with these people. Oh, these are not the good ones. They are the jack-o'-lantern ones. I
These
knew
must
it.
be the mushrooms. Wait, why are they?
Those ain't chanterelles. You see that glow? That means they're toxic. So don't eat them, unless you want to beg God to end the bloodiest runs of your life.
Oh, no, 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 no!
I knew it! Fucking knew it! Where's Tejon Wastatsta?
This has to be a mistake.
No, it's not, girl. Oh my fucking god, woman. No! Where's Tejon? Tejon Wastatsta, I need to warn him! Dude.
Tell Tejon he'll lose his mind.
No, I'm telling him!
And I can't have him start another fight
No!
over a mistake.
No! It's not a bitch, it's not a mistake! Tell him!
If I tell Tejon he'll lose
Oh
his
my
mind.
fucking gods!
And I can't have him start another fight over a mistake.
Oh! Oh! This is gonna go bad. I already see how this is gonna go. This is gonna go bad. Oh, for the love of everything, no. Why are you making me do this?
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and pardon us our sins. Amen.
No, I can't. Let me tell Tejon Wastatsta. For fuck's sake. Let me tell him. He needs to know.
If I tell Tejon he'll lose his mind. And I can't have him start another fight over a mistake.
No, it's not a mistake. You bitch. You idiotic girl. Holy fucking shit. That's not a mistake. That is intentional. That's every bit intentional. Hate this. Fucking hate this. Know this. I wanted to tell Tejon Wastasta first. Because I knew this wasn't a mistake.
Father Augustin, there's an emergency. Look.
Not fond of chanterelles, are we? Worry not, child. They're for Wendat only.
Exactly.
No, they're toxic. People could get sick or die from these.
Who told you this?
This time I am going to be manipulative.
It was Tejon. He showed me what...
Damn it.
Wait. Who told me? You knew. There has to be a mistake. I don't...
Miss Angelier, please. Calm yourself. I never meant to deceive you. Only preserve your innocence. I mean, you spent so much time with Tejon. I feared you'd grow conflicted. And I could not let you choose him over making the world a better place.
Fuck you!
How does poisoning people make anything better?
It will render the Wendat weak and pliable. Perfect for our purposes of peaceful conversion.
Conversion? You swore to help them. You swore to me, Tejon, even God.
What greater help is there than salvation? Beyond that, I merely implied a lack of ulterior motives. But the conversion of Wendat has always been my true goal. You, on the other hand, made an arrangement to serve God alongside me. Yet you appear intent on dishonoring that partnership.
He warned me not to trust you. And I should have listened. All you did was use me. Just like you used God to make innocents suffer.
They are not innocent. You have not witnessed what those animals are capable of. You have not buried saints who carried his message of peace. We Jesuits were sent to shepherd the Lord's wayward flock. But those savages are not lambs of God. They are a murder of crows. I have seen them feast on the livers of living men.
Really?
Even as they wailed for mercy. I have seen them skin scalps from the heads of pastors, like peel from Eden's apple.
Like, y'all were doing the same shit.
I have seen hell, Miss Angelier. Crossed its rivers, wandered its valleys. And I know you have as well. Because you're exactly like me.
How dare you? Your vices are far worse than mine.
No, I believe not, my child. From the moment we first met, you confessed to lying. You scoured our Lord's holy book, knowing full well it was sacrilege. You committed evil in the name of faith.
Oh my fucking god.
How is my sin, my mission, any different? And who knows what other falsehoods you've sown? Why, just earlier, you claimed Tejon knew of these. You are a wicked creature, child. But do as I say, and God will forgive you. Refuse, and I will banish you in his name, back into those wicked wilds.
Fine then! Banish me! I'm not afraid!
Oh, but you should be. Because I will throw you into those blizzards, naked and starving. I will deny you the companionship of Tehan, traders, even your dog. And I will brand your flesh with fire to let the whole world know you're beyond God's help. Now, I suggest you consider your options very carefully. Because whether you do what must be done, or suffer heresy alongside them, God and I will be watching.
Oh, fuck you. I'm turning my back on your ass. Real hard. Fuck that. No, let's go. No, we need to go tell him. Can we please? Let me have control again. Please. I need to go tell his ass. They need to be warned. They need to be known. I ain't doing it. No. No. We're telling let's go. Let's go. Fucking move your... Let me move. I'm telling him. No, we're warning his ass.
Tehan!
Jeanne?
I ain't... Okay. Sorry to do this to you guys, but I'm gonna have to end it here. Thank you so much for joining me for part 2, and I will catch y'all in part 3. I'm wondering exactly how much content is in this game, because it almost feels like we're almost nearing the end. Maybe? Question mark? We'll see. But anyway, I will see y'all in part 3. Y'all have a great and awesome night.
Yeah.